right, is it working this time? Let's see. Chat. That's a little bit better with that. All right. I think we're up. All right, here we go. Just got the live stream up. Close to 7. We started a little bit early. Do I got my chat on? How's the picture looking for everybody that's in here? How's it going, Anglerholics? California Angling, how's it going, man? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we just set up the live. Keeping my fingers crossed, so I saw Chunky had some issues with his live stream, so I'm like, no, please, not me, please. But I got the 1080p running, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. We did our test, so hopefully the stream goes good. Thank you, DMV Fishing. Thank you, man, appreciate it. Yeah, it's not the main spot I want to go. I'm thinking about staying here temporarily until 8 o'clock, 8:30, and then I'm going to change to a different spot on the river, but I wanted to go there like around after 8 o'clock, so we're going to be here for a little bit. Unless this area is on fire, then I'm going to stay, but the main area I want to go, you really can't fish here till after 8 o'clock because of the location, so that's the goal. I didn't want to wait, so I'm just going live now. So we'll see how it goes. Got 3 rods out. No taps yet. It's been pretty silent. I just got them in the water maybe about 15 minutes ago. So see how it goes. At least the stream looks good. Rods look good. I was there on Sunday. It did nothing. Yeah. Oh man. No, I think Anwar's coming out in a little bit. He might be coming out. I know he had some things he had to do tonight, so he might come out hopefully in the next hour. Yeah, this spot, I didn't really want to come here, but I just needed something quick and simple, so that way, I could head into DC a little bit after. So I was kind of waiting to see if Anwar was going to come out, so I'm hitting this spot. Regardless, if not, I'm probably going to go hit another spot. We caught a couple cats today where you are. Oh, okay, that's nice. Well, then hopefully the bite's on. Hopefully there's some fish here. Oh, man. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get skunked. So I got some fresh shad out there. It's a brand new pack of shad got sent out. So they're real juicy fish. So hopefully they get some bites. So we'll see how this goes. I know Chunky was on some fish. I was watching his stream and he was catching fish. So I'm like, me too, me too. I'm like, I hope the Potomac has the bite is on today. It's a nice day. The weather it's pretty nice out. Like, I'm not cold, but I still got the stuff on because I didn't want to leave it in the car. And I was like, I'm just gonna put everything on and be ready. But the weather is not that bad out right now. So, like I said, all I need to do is just see one of these rods bend over. That'll make me happy. Hey, it's all silent now. At least this area, there's not a lot of current, so only thing that's gonna move your rod is, a bite typically. And I don't think there's snags here. I've never been snagged when I've came over here, so it's pretty smooth fishing here. I still got to wrap that black rod. That's the goal. I was too busy today. I did get to do my 1080p test, but I was too busy to wrap my rod. Work was slammed. So hopefully I can wrap my rod later tonight and basically just finalize the designs of how I'm going to make them high vis. But the other two so far are looking really good still. Yeah, so I didn't really seal everything down permanently yet, but I'm getting ready to do it because I like the way they look. 7 people in the house. Appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you so much. So, like I said, hopefully the bite, we can get a good bite tonight. It's gonna be the first spot. This is the first spot, and then I plan on moving to Georgetown area a little bit later. So that spot we don't really hit it until like around like 8:30. So around that time frame, I'm gonna probably hop in the car and then start back up the live stream. So I'll probably leave here around 8:30. But I wanted to get a little live going, see if we can catch anything. So see how the bite is over here. I know it was not at Jones the other day, was not at Jones Point. So hopefully the bite's a little bit better over here today. Oh man. So far all the rods are silent. I might cast my first rod a little bit further, I'm debating. We'll see, we'll see. Oh boy. By the way, I also bought for my cart, the light. I've been talking to a couple people about it. Like sometimes it's a little bit too bright, sometimes it's fine. So I think I ordered a little dimmer for my cart, for my spotlights. So I'm gonna install a dimmer on the cart. Have me a little remote control over here to up and down the light volume. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully that helps on certain areas. I know definitely at Jones Point, the light can be a little bit too much, and then other areas I've seen that the light can be kind of strong, and it kind of washes out the picture. So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and install the dimmer, play around with that. It should be here I think I should be getting it on Friday. I think that's what it said. So hopefully I get it. I can install that and everything works okay. Because I'll definitely be out fishing this weekend on Sunday. Sunday is gonna be an amazing day. So low of I think 56 on Sunday, so I'm gonna be out fishing for sure on Sunday. So hopefully I'll have it installed and ready by then, so we could test that out with the lighting at night, see how it goes. Anwar must be still busy on his thing, because otherwise he probably would have popped in the chat by now. Oh man. So hopefully he gets a chance to get off the phone so he can come out fishing. So the rods are still silent though. I'm hoping I don't have big baits on there. I only have one bait that's kind of big. I didn't put a shad head or anything like that on there this time, so I kept them relatively small. So, and then there's only one larger hook. The rest of the hooks are, I have two hooks that are like maybe 9-aught, and then the other one's a 12-aught hook. So one big hook, one decent sized bait, the rest are small baits, so smaller hooks. So it's not like we're limited on the size fish that we can catch. Only one rod's gonna kind of limit it, and I didn't even put as big a bait as I usually put, so. Hopefully it's not too loud. There's a lot of noise volume over here today, a lot of car action and everything. But it's usually a little bit quieter over here, but I got a car in the background, got an alarm going off. Like, luckily it's kind of far. Hopefully you can't hear it too much. So, got a bus set up right there, just hanging out. You're not bothered? Good. Yeah, I don't know whose car is going off. I can't see it, but it's somewhere back this way. I mean, look, that's what happens when you're near the city. Got like all these different noises coming up. Oh man. my Gatorade out. I haven't drank anything. Oh man. Well, luckily the car alarm went off, so you don't have to hear that anymore. The only other thing that you have to hear right now is the all the cars back here, but that should slow down soon. No bites yet, no bites. It's silent over here, but you guys were saying they caught a couple anglerholics at a couple cats today where I'm at, so it must have been decent earlier to catch at least a couple. So there's fish over here. I didn't even check what the tide was. I know it's not too high right now because this area sometimes the sidewalk floods, but I did not even check the tide before I came out. I just came out fishing. Normally I'm looking at tide and stuff like that. On the way to go fishing, I kept on trying to debate where I was gonna go. I had like 4 different spots in mind, and I was just driving up the highway, and I was like, just rolling dice as I was going. Like, am I gonna go here, here, here? So I decided to stop over here until before we go to the main spot. Hopefully Anwar can make it out. If not, I'll just be fishing all night by myself. It's not a big deal. But it's definitely nice when you got other people and they're using different baits, so you can kind of see what bait is on. I only brought 1 bait out tonight. I still got to go to the store, try to find some eel from somewhere. I want to get some more eel. At one point, I had maybe about 30, 40 eels in my freezer. Like 40 eels in the freezer, and I went through all of them. So yeah, that's another thing. Sometimes you're like, man, I'm about to go to this spot, and then, you know, on nicer days, you know, when you go out fishing on a nicer day, you know, you'll be like, oh man, and then somebody will be in your spot. You're like, damn, all right, where am I going now? I don't know. I couldn't pick where I wanted to go. I was like, do I want to go somewhere new? Do I want to go here, there? I just couldn't pick where I wanted to go, and I was just like, just got off the highway and said, I'm gonna go over here before I go into further into DC. So I just hopped over here. You still haven't found any eel? Me neither. Look, there's a spot that sometimes has it over in Fairfax. It's called Ranch 99. Excuse me. And I called up over there because my dad is the one that found. He shops over there, and he was like, yeah, there's so I called them up. I was like, do you guys got eel? And they were like, yeah, we got eel. I was like, are you sure? I was like, live eel. They swore up and down they did. And I live in Woodbridge, so my dad's in Fairfax. I was like, can you go drive over there and go check? And thank God he did it for me. He drove over there. I'm glad I didn't go over there because I would have wasted my time. They didn't even have live eel on the tank anymore. So, you know, they haven't had it in stock in a while, so they don't know what they're talking about. But I've still been looking for some live eel, and then, you know, if I buy them, I prefer. I know some people don't care about the size, but I like the thicker eels. So you get less of them, but I mean, I don't know. I just like the bigger chunks. That's my preference. But yeah, if anybody ever finds some eels coming back in stock, let me know. I'm ready to go get some. I mean, as long as these places aren't trying to charge crazy amounts. Like I remember earlier this year, they were like, some places were charging close to $20 a pound for live eel. Like, come on. Like, I don't understand why they're doing all that. Because you had some places that were charging under $5. Like I remember at one point $5 a pound, $7 a pound. Then it was like 10. The prices have just been all over the place. I feel like they just change them at will. Like, man, we got extra people coming in this week. Raise the price up. Oh man, nobody's coming. Lower it. So, but I know they got a lot of the fishing crew going to buy them at all these different places. So they're making their money off of them. The only problem I've seen is when you go to a lot of the stores. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but a lot of the issues that they normally have is they put too many of the live eels in one tank with not a big enough aerator. So, because I mean, you know, you gotta have a good aerator if you're gonna have like even when you're doing like something for your, you know, taking bait out or something like that, you can't have like 20 fish in a small bucket with a little baby aerator. I mean, you're not going to get enough air in the tank or the bucket to be able to support, you know, what you have. So they end up stuffing too many eels in there, and I think they lose a lot of them sometimes from you know, trying to overpopulate the tanks. But 8 people in the house. Appreciate everybody coming in and joining me. It's slow so far. What's going on, Brian B? I'm actually thinking about, you know, the first spot that I met you. I'm actually thinking about going out to Georgetown near the boathouse, but I just wanted to get out fishing before then. I didn't want to wait till 8:30, so I'm just over here hanging out until that area closes down and it's a little bit more quiet. Then I'll drive up there, go to the free parking area. So just hanging out over here before I can head out to Georgetown. I think that's the game plan. So, I mean, unless something happens and the bite turns on crazy over here, I kind of want to hit Georgetown. But appreciate you coming in, man. Oh, boy. But yeah, it's slow over here so far. I mean, like I said, I got some smaller baits out there. Only one decent sized bait and no taps yet. Yeah, oh, you haven't been there since then? Yeah, I'm hoping that area, I haven't been over in Georgia. I don't think I've been there since I saw you there. It's been a long time since I've been over there. I don't even remember when. I really think it was probably last time I saw you there. And I don't know. Hopefully the bite is on over there. I mean, that's the plan. That's where I think I'm going to go. Try to hit a little bit deeper water. See if they're moving through there. Plus, another thing is this area over here, I don't know why, it's extra loud today. Normally it's loud, but not this loud. So, but we'll see. Hey, babe, what's going on? It's my wife that came in. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's slow. No bites yet. I mean, I've only been live about 18 minutes, and I had the rods in another like 20, 30. So I got like a little baby tap on this one right here, but must have been really small. I mean, because the bait is small on that one. I'll probably pull it in and check it out in a minute just to be sure that it didn't get stolen. So, but I think somebody said the high tide's at 8:30, so maybe with the tide coming in, this spot's gonna pick up. You already know what bait I'm using. Look at this jokester. I'm using shad. We got the shad out here. Why don't you find some eel for me? Call all the stores up. Call all the Asian marts. Oh, man. Use it all up. She wants our freezer empty. And while she's playing, she wants me to use all the fish out the freezer. She's like, clean the fish out the freezer. No more bait in the freezer. Because our freezer's full of fishing bait. What's up, Anwar? You done with your phone call yet? You ready to hit out? What's going on? Oh, man. She said, baby gone. Yeah, look. Brian B, look, she saw me packing up all that shad that I got. She was like, oh, man. You know, I got the deep freezer in the kitchen. She was like, oh, my gosh. Look, keep all your bait on this side of the deep freezer. Yeah, look at her. No, we got no room for the bacon. Look, if anybody from this area, you ever get a chance to go get a Restaurant Depot card, Restaurant Depot has the best bacon. Golly, why can I think of the brand? It comes with like a yellow label. It's like one of the only yellow label bacons that they have at Restaurant Depot. But let me tell you something. I guarantee you, Brian B, if you eat the bacon from Restaurant Depot, you will never buy bacon from the regular stores again. This bacon is by far the best bacon. Oh, you got a whole case? I told you that bacon there is ridiculous. It's so good. Look, I don't even buy bacon from the stores anymore. I don't even know if the price there is better, but it's so much better. Regular bacon doesn't compare. It doesn't shrink down. The flavor is ridiculous. Oh man. Anwar said he gonna take up all my shad. He got room. Anwar, you know your wife's gonna be like, "What the hell with all the shad inside your freezer?" I know you don't got a deep freeze. I never heard you talk about one, so you can't be filling up your whole freezer with shad. Don't get me in trouble. Yeah, look, my wife knows that yellow label bacon. I don't know why I can't think of the brand right now, but yeah, I don't know. They don't sell it in any of the stores. I don't know why. Heading to the dock now. What dock? Oh, the doctor. The doctor. Oh man. How long you gonna be? We gotta go over to Georgetown. Go see how the bite is over there after 8 o'clock. But yeah, Brian B, that's the best bacon. You got to put people on it. A lot of people don't know about it. That bacon right there, if you've never had it, it's on another level. I don't know why. There's just no other. I don't know what they do to that bacon, but what's in it? Yeah, that bacon right there. I had to tell my buddy. I was like, look, go to Restaurant Depot. He said then it'll be all gone. Look, Restaurant Depot be carrying that bacon in bulk. I don't know if look when we go up there. Hey Brian B, we go up there. We get probably about I think the cases are 5-pound cases. We go get maybe like 4 cases, so probably like 20 pounds, maybe 20 pounds of bacon. It might be more than 5 pounds. I can't remember, but we go get like 4 cases, and then just because you know the bags are so big. Cut them open and then separate them out into different vacuum sealed bags and then vacuum seal it up and throw it in the deep freezer. RD may have eel. Where's RD at? What part of is it in Virginia and in what part? Marinate bacon and shad. Come on, man. Hey, Brian B, when's the next time you're going out? You going out on a boat? You gonna go out on shore? I know you guys were at CatCon, so oh no, Restaurant Depot doesn't sell eel. I mean not live eels. I know because I've checked their fish department out. Between Ernie the Hog Snatcher and Now Fishing Gold, in my eyes, the best new talent on YouTube for catfishing. Grace personality is something. Dog, come on, dog. Brian B, you see that attack? Hey, thank you, Alan. I appreciate it. Look, I've been trying everything I can to get better and better. I hope y'all enjoy the 1080p live stream. We got it working. We got no lag. My boy, if he comes in here and sees this, my buddy for the longest time, his name is Brandon. I met this guy on Xbox when I was probably like 10. And and he happened to live in Virginia. And we've been best friends since I don't know how long. But I got him in he found the fix for me while I was busy at work. And now we got this 1080p running smooth. Okay, you got a 1v1 on Sunday? Okay. Hey, look, Sunday is going to be good. Sunday's going to be a nice day. That's what I was saying. Look, I got to go out fishing on Sunday. My kids are going to be over this week, and they weren't even supposed to be over, but I was like, man, they about to get dragged out fishing. So they're about to get dragged out fishing. We're going to be fishing on Sunday. Look, you might see my son just in the background. Oh, man. He'll be whining until I catch a fish, but I'll be like, man, you just got to be quiet. Brian B, tell him I saw your award. Congrats, brother. Congrats, man. I saw you and Has got the awards up there. That's good, man. Definitely CatCon looked fun, man. It looked like a blast. Did you get any deals? I know CatCon, everybody talks about like you get some really good deals on gear and stuff. Did you get anything nice up there that was like, man, if I didn't go, I could not have got a deal like that? Or would you say the deals were just okay? Like, did it make you, when you went up there, it was like, man, I gotta drop some money? Or were you like, ah? Oh, Anwar said, I ain't coming out tonight. I'll be out on Sunday. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. He talking about, look, you talking about you got the doctor's appointment. It's only 7:12. What you going to be doing at 8:30? He said, look, you ain't pulled a fish in yet. I'm not coming out. Oh, man. Just because this spot's not on fire doesn't mean when we go to Georgetown it won't be. Completely different set of water. But hey, we're live. I'm gonna be live. Figured I would go here until that area shuts down. You got everything you need. I mean, but look, no, you don't always go up there to go shop, but I mean, if they had deals that day, people talk about, it's like, oh man, it's such a great deal, you gotta buy now. Now, don't get me wrong, if they had something I'm like, like a reel or something I wanted, and it's like 30-40% off, and I can't get a deal like that, I'd probably be like, man, I gotta drop some money. But the Monster rod holders for your boat, yeah, that's what you're talking about? Everybody always talks about that brand. That brand seems like to be the best go-to. What reel did you get? What's going on, G-Style? Appreciate you coming in. How's it going? Anwar, I told you gotta come out. I don't care if it's slow over here at Haynes Point. You don't know how that Georgetown area is gonna be. We gotta get out there. This is just the pre-fishing spot. So probably gonna check that first rod because it had like a baby tap earlier. I probably need to check it out. Yep, now I gotta get a new rack, silver Asian Mariner reel to match the Uncle Lou rods. Okay, that's cool. I got like 4 helicopters right here. Sorry about that. Yeah, Brian, but you got to get back on the boat, man. I got to see some of them boat videos. Since I don't got my boat, I don't have a boat, man. I got to live through you guys. Oh man, I gotta watch your videos and wish I was on a boat. About to check out this first rod real quick. water's coming up, so the water's definitely getting higher. That one that I had a little baby tap on, he took that bait earlier, so it was gone. So throw some gold dust in there. I don't know if I throw it in the air, but I definitely got some gold videos coming up soon. I actually have, look, my phone is blowing up right now. I gotta turn the TikTok, the little TikTok notifications off because I posted this gold video. I haven't really done any gold videos. I posted a couple, and the latest one I just posted in the last maybe about, earlier when I checked it, maybe about 5-10 minutes, I gained like 20,000 views. So and I was getting sub after sub after sub. It was going crazy. So my phone has been blowing up. It's been going off the hook, so I gotta turn those notifications off. That line is slack. Oh man. There we go. Now you can see it a little bit better. I was like, why did it go out of frame a little bit? It was standing straight up like a flagpole. But yeah, the bite in this spot's definitely not crazy. Somebody said that they caught 2 fish here earlier. When I got here, there was a guy a little bit further up. I don't know if they got anything. Appreciate it, Alan. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I try to not. I'll be honest. I try not to have negativity. I mean. I can't get a little crazy, but I try to keep everything good. It's been warm, a little breeze just came through. I'm like, man. Anwar, what's good? You gonna hit the doctors and come out? We gotta hit Georgetown. See how he's not talking about it. He's trying to keep quiet. Oh man. See, is one of these poles gonna bend over before I go to the new spot? Come on. Oh man, where's the fish at? Jones Point was horrible. Haynes Point, I guess all the points. All the points is bad right now. Fletcher's Cove, man, we've been doing good every time I've gone to Fletcher's area, but I didn't feel like hiking out into the middle of the forest. Oh, there we go. He dropped it. That's a bigger piece. But that's the one I just casted out. Might recast this one in the same direction. Put some fresh bait on this one. side this way hasn't produced. All right, here we go. See what I missed. All right, nothing new. We had to take down, it was on the only big piece that I had out there, unfortunately. Hopefully it comes back and another fish hits it. But I just put a brand new bait on the middle rod and threw it in the same direction because I kind of had the baits all over the place. One was straight out, one was kind of to the right, and then one was far right. So casted the other one towards straight out along with the main rod that just got hit. See if it makes a difference. And that one has a smaller piece of bait, smaller hook. So if that one gets tapped, I mean, unless if it's like a 1 pound fish, there's no way it's not gonna hook it. So. Appreciate everybody staying in here with me, all the support. Oh dang, I can update info on real time. Okay, that's cool. So make sure chat's good. All right. So I've still been messing around with my settings. Like I said, I'm running 1080p now. There's a lot of other features that I can add into this. I haven't wanted to mess with it too much because I haven't messed with the mobile version, but it looks good. And I got like a little pop-up that'll tell me, will tell everybody if somebody subs, and it's pretty cool. So a lot of other features I'm thinking about implementing and doing. So it's fun. It's fun. I gotta look and see everything that you can actually do with it. A lot of features you can't even touch until you're live, and I'm like, man, when I'm live, it's not the time I want to be testing features out and seeing if my stream breaks. But oh well, I had to do some more tests with it. I did a little test earlier today. I think it was about a 30-minute test just to make sure everything was perfect with my stream after we made modifications. And so far here tonight, well, we've been live about 38 minutes, no issues. So that's good. Everything's running perfect. So 11 people in the house. Appreciate everybody coming in, giving support. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Hopefully we get another bite here in a little bit. Like I said, the game plan is the main spot that I want to go to. You can't really hit there until like 8:30. So we'll probably just hit there around like, I'll probably leave here around 8:20, 8:30 and just head over there and try to hit that spot for the rest of the night. And hopefully that's where, that spot is known for a little bit bigger fish and it's deeper water. So that's where I want to go. I want to go deeper water. But it's kind of a pain to go over there if you can't park in the free parking area, and I want to park in the free parking. I'm not trying to pay. So that's how it is. See what happens. I got that line out where the last couple of hits have been. The smaller hook. And fresh bait. I'm outside the gate. I'm further down on the, if you're looking towards the water, I'm on the left side of the bridge. So yeah, I'm not up there. I'd prefer to be in the gate, kind of across from the wharf, but I didn't feel like having to bring everything over top. This area, the gate is a little bit different. I feel like carrying everything over it. Appreciate you coming in, Whisker and Hogs. So yeah, it's been slow. We've had 2 bites. Of course, the bites that I had. Oh, towards the old house. You're talking about the house down here? No, yeah, I'm right near. I'm not that far from the bridge. I'm like maybe about 15 steps from the bridge. So, nah, more than 15 steps. But I'm like right here near the bridge. Somebody was saying earlier that there was they caught 2 fish out here. What in the fish snatcher's going on? I don't know. I got helicopters flying over me all the time. You see? They've been active tonight. They've been active. The fish here haven't been active, but the helicopters have. Like I said, the game plan is to hit Georgetown later. Game plan is Georgetown. That's where I want to do all my main fishing tonight. Just waiting. The report was 2 fish were caught here earlier. That's what somebody said. So, Catfish Fever and Outdoors, appreciate you coming in. There we go. One thing about this thing is I got the chat always on or always off. It's kind of interesting. I debate about whether I want to keep it on or off, but sometimes it blocks my view of the screen. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Look, man, the last 2 spots, Jones Point was, look, I wish you guys got to see the live that we did at Fletcher's. I wanted to go to Fletcher's today, but man, when you're hiking out in the middle of the forest, like in certain areas, we got to bring the gear. It's just easier if you got 2 people. And my buddy Anwar is currently busy. We normally always fish together. Like I usually go with him. My little brother goes with me. I usually go out with people. I like going out with a group. Uh-oh. Is that the wind? Yeah, I think that's the wind. The wind just started picking up. That movement had me for a second because there's been no wind tonight, and then now all of a sudden. You got skunked today? Man, that's what I'm saying. Look, the areas down here have not been the greatest, and that's why I wanted to go to Fletcher's because I know the bite's been on over there, but I just didn't feel like going out there, solo. What's going on, Ernie? What's going on, man? How's the bite? What's the bite like? It's like slow. I was saying earlier, look, we was at Jones Point the other day, only caught 1. We're at the next point. We're at Haynes Point, and it's slow. Somebody said they caught 2 fish here earlier, though. So they caught 2 fish here earlier. The goal is this is a temp spot until we go to Georgetown. Georgetown, the area over there, there's like a free parking spot, but you can't really park there until around like 8:30. So I'm kind of chilling over here before I go hit deeper water in Georgetown. That's the game plan. So, yeah, that's the game plan, man. Appreciate it, Kevin. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Like I said, everybody coming in and giving me support, I really appreciate it. Look, there's gonna be nights that we're gonna be on fire, and there's gonna be nights, I'm gonna go to certain places, the bite's not there. Hey, if you come in and chat with me, it's awesome. I'm gonna start, look, the weather's getting nicer, and normally when the weather's good, I'm out fishing all the time. So going forward, it's just gonna be, I'll be live all the time. I mean, if you're in here, you're gonna be in here. So it's the bite's gonna be coming back on the Potomac soon. That's all I know. The herring, the shad, everything's about to start running. I'm just waiting. I got my cast net ready for Virginia side to start getting some good fish. And then, like I said, normally that time you could catch a big catfish or you can catch a large striper depending on where you at. So that's always fun too, catch a monster striper, because the stripers that run up here, sometimes they're monsters. They're monsters. You can always tell the bite is a little bit different though. And the fight is different as well. But yeah, it's fun when the stripers are running as well. Especially when you're floating your baits off the ground and you got that cut bait, that fresh cut fish, they'll hit it up. So Also, another game plan is as the water starts warming up and we get a little bit better, I'm going to go out fishing with my kids. We're going to catch some live bluegill and then hit Upper Potomac and go for some flatheads. Try to get the flathead bite. So, surprised this area is so loud tonight. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's so many cars over here today. So many cars. Couldn't see my Gatorade. I was like, man, bites and not. Oh, of course, I always say that. Look, I would rather be out fishing if I, well, I will say this. I mean, if I can stay warm, I mean, during the winter, if I'm freezing, I can't stay warm. My suit does pretty well. I'd still rather be out fishing. But let me tell you something. During nice weather, I would rather be outside fishing than be at work any day. Any day. So, look, I take off work just because sometimes I'm like, man, I don't feel like being at work. I'm about to go fishing. When I take off work, I'm going fishing. Oh, man, he had a 25-pounder. Oh, boy, yeah, I talked to him before he went over there. He was asking me if, we were talking about maybe going on a boat, but I was like, man, he wanted to do his TikTok, and it's just easier with less people on the boat. So I was like, man, just do your thing, and we'll link up. So I'm glad he caught a big one. I know that area over there. The fish have been running in that little shallow area, and they're still there. The spots that I've seen that have been really well have been that area, and Fletcher's has still been good. Fletcher's areas has been good recently, so the fish are in those two spots. I've not heard anything or seen anybody go to Georgetown, so that's why I was like, let me go ahead and try Georgetown because I don't have to hike as much. You can set up real easy, and that was going to be the spot I was going to try tonight and see if the Georgetown bite is back. It's not that far from Fletcher, so. That is the game plan. Plus, over in that deeper water, I mean, you got a lot better chance at a larger fish. And I got some primo bait, so still got that shad. I'm gonna have to try to get some more soon because the thing that sucks is when you're running more rods in certain places, you go through that shad quick, especially if you use big chunks. Only pole I haven't touched is the last one. I'm probably going to go ahead and reel it in and cast it back out there. Try to hit a different spot, maybe get a little bit further out. Hit that one a lot further. I didn't cast it as far last time, so we'll see if the bite is further out. Or if it's just not here at all. All right, there we go. Water is definitely getting higher. The tide is coming up. 6.5 hours. Yeah, you gonna meet me there in the morning? Hey, if you ever come out here, you want to fish, let me know. I'm down to fish with anybody. I like going out with people. It doesn't matter. Oh man, all right, man, get some rest. Appreciate you, Warren. Thank you for coming in and giving support. Like I said, it's greatly appreciated. Definitely, commenting, talking back and forth. It definitely helps with the conversation and keeping everything going. So thank you so much. So we just recast it. We baited up some new ones. So hopefully one of these rods hit in a minute. I definitely would like to get a fish over here before we switch spots. Like, I know this was a 10th spot, but come on, give me at least one fish here. All the points have been horrible. Jones Point, Haynes Point, come on. Let's get a decent fish. So I always have to keep looking at my rods. I'm still debating on like, if you see both of these rods, they're both done differently. This is a specialty paint that I purchased, and then this one is like it's kind of like a wrap. So I'm still debating which way I'm going. I appreciate you, Master. Yeah, look, let me tell you something. I met Chunky like not that much before that in person, and we clicked. We were real cool. He was one thing I liked about Chunky is, here's what I'll tell you about Chunky. And this is my personal opinion. I don't know what other people have experienced, but I'm gonna tell you from my personal opinion. I met Chunky, and Chunky off screen is the same person than on screen. He's a real person. He's not putting up a front for the live stream, and he's just real. Like, and I like that. So we became friends, and we talk all the time. And like I said, I was one of the thing is he offered for me to come out fishing with him tonight on the boat, but he's doing really well on his TikTok, and it's easier for him to stream and do his stuff with only one person on the boat, and I didn't want to get in the way. So I just told him, I was like, hey, go out there, we'll go ahead and do something soon. And like I said, I'm glad that you guys told me he caught a good fish, because before I did my live stream, I was watching Chunky. I'm humble. A lot of people around here, I've watched a lot of the guys around here. I've watched Brian B. I've watched Haz. I've watched Ernie when he first started. I've watched, No Real Loss, Chunky, all the locals in the area, I've watched them all, not because I just enjoy them, but, they're all nice, and I enjoy their streams. And then also just for fishing reports, that's one of the reasons that I like watching the live streams, because, especially from my own area, is like, all right, kind of see, all right, this area's been doing good, and how's the bite going, oh, okay, I like when people show on their live streams, hey, we're doing this kind of rig or different things, so I can see how everything's going. Hey, look, Master, we fit on the boat. As Chunky, he thinks it too. When you got an extra person in the front and the back, it does add stability on the boat. Man, I'll tell you though, look, I've been looking at buying a boat. I want to get a boat, and the game plan is to get one. I'm thinking about getting a big boy boat, something that I can go into the ocean and work in the Potomac. It's something that I'm looking at that hopefully will be coming in. I don't know if it's going to come this year. I'm looking at more so next year, because I want to get the right boat and I want to drop a little bit more money. But yeah, we'll see how things go, man. I mean, and on top of that, my dad actually got a boat. He likes to work on things. My dad is great at building things. So another helicopter. Sorry about that. Hey, Warren, I saw your message. I'll find you on Facebook. But yeah, so my dad, he actually bought a boat, and he's been rebuilding it. He got it for like $800. He ripped out all the wood in the boat, redid all the wood. So that's been pretty cool watching him do that. So I know the boat's pretty much done. We're about to do some, I might help him up with some wiring. He's been working on the wiring. He got the motor, cleaned out the motor, got everything running. So I don't know, I might do a couple videos on the boat with my dad this summer. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'd be cool. I'm hoping that we can get it up and running and get it out there. Yeah, Master, I'm telling you, look, I got good plans for a boat. If I can get this boat, oh man. Oh man, I'm hoping I can get it. Hey, but then look, I like surf poles, but you won't be seeing me use surf poles on a boat. Cause then I don't gotta cast far anymore. Just bloop. Any hookups? We've only had one, no, we've had 2 bites here. They were little baby bites. No fish yet. It's been slow. Well, we've been live for about 55 minutes and no fish. All the points have been horrible. All the Haynes Point, Jones Point. We're going to Georgetown later tonight. We're just waiting for it. We're waiting for the area to shut down because that area is there's free parking in that area around 8:30. So that's all I'm waiting on. Live stream the Pops boat build. I don't know. I keep asking, when you working on the boat? When was the last time you worked on the boat? And I don't even know when he does it. Look, my dad is retired now, so look, he works on it during the day while I'm at work. Their money on the boat, the Uncle Lou's. Okay. Oh man. I tell you what, I'm about to go search this weekend. Hopefully, go hit up like a whole bunch of different stores, try to find that live eel, because I do not want to keep wasting my shad. The military planes are flying like crazy tonight. There's so many military helicopters just flying out here near DC today. Because they become free. Oh man, hey look, Mastinator, you talking about back in the day stuff. You know how, what was it, the 9 p.m. or was it 8 or 9 p.m. when that's how it was when we were growing up. You're like, oh man, I have to wait till after 8 or 9 to send a free text message or get my free phone calls. Oh man. Yeah, hopefully we do get a big fish tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. That'd be nice. Fisherman Jim, why am I not in the boat with Chunky? Look, Chunky offered for me to come, but it's just easier for him when it's just one person on the boat to do the streams. He's trying to get this TikTok going. I didn't want to be in the way, to be honest. Like I understood what he was saying. He was offering for me to come out, but I just didn't want to get in the way. So I just told him, I was like, look, next time, I was like, after you get this thing going a little bit more, because he hasn't done too many live streams for TikTok, and I just wanted to let him be able to do what he had to do, do his thing. So I'm on the shore. We're about to go hit Georgetown in about less than an hour. So hopefully the bite is on over there. Yeah, don't text me until after 9 p.m. Oh man, I still remember when I had the pagers. Then after the pager, you got the what were they called? The sidekicks. Remember the sidekicks? Oh man, yeah, you had the sidekick, and then you had to worry about phones. We ain't had no unlimited text and unlimited mobile back in the day. Kids nowadays will never know the struggle. They'll never know the struggle of not being able to text, or you're about to hit your limit and you can't text or call for free until a certain time. Fisherman Jim, yeah, we had fun. We had a blast. We've done it a few times. We're definitely going to go out again soon. We're going to be going out again soon. Yeah, don't worry. Like I said, we're gonna be going to we're gonna go to Georgetown later tonight around like 8 something, and Georgetown is deeper water. Hopefully that area will have a good chance of pulling out a big boy tonight, and the bite will be a little bit better. Chucky Morgan, what's going on, man? How's it going? Man, you've been in almost all my streams. I appreciate you coming in. A lot of people have been loyal. I really appreciate everybody that's been loyal, coming in, giving me support, keeping up the messages back and forth to get the content, to get the creativity, the conversation going. I really appreciate it, man. Everybody has been great. It's definitely been really helpful, because if you're a new streamer coming aboard, you ain't got nobody to talk to. Trying to keep up a conversation without anybody that could be difficult. I don't think I'm too bad at it, but I mean, it's definitely a little bit hard if you're out here sitting here just like, oh man, I got nobody in here. I'm hoping that when somebody sees this later, they enjoy the conversation. So let me go ahead and just talk to the camera randomly and have a conversation about I don't know what. But yeah, you gotta look. I really appreciate everybody. I really appreciate it. Oh man, where are we at? We're at 7:47. We've been live an hour. It's been so slow over here. The water is coming up. I'll tell you, like the high tide, I can't remember what time high tide was, but it's got me excited to go over there when I freeze my chat. Oh man. Yeah, look, let me tell you something. That one time my phone glitched. I can't remember. Oh, it was after my cell phone dropped. Everybody was chatting with me, and I was like, my message, I was like, man, nobody was talking. So I kept free flowing with it, just having random conversations. I was like, man, we got close to 20 people in here, and not one person saying a thing. So I was just, look, I was still going. And then luckily Anwar was with me that night, and he said, look, everybody's talking to you. They're saying that you're not responding. I said, what are you talking about? Ain't nobody responding. There's a feature where you could turn off the chat and then turn it back on. I did that, and next thing you know, all the messages popped up. I was like, oh my gosh, come on. See that? Another helicopter. Yeah, look, I was talking to myself. You guys were talking to yourselves. But look, I kept it up for you, though. I kept chatting. I didn't go silent. I try to keep the conversation going. I try to keep everybody entertained. I was like, man, everybody must be just in here just listening. You know, they probably just got the phone down giving support. I was like, all right, I appreciate that. You don't have to talk. And then, yeah, everybody was talking, though. Oh, man. So, even earlier today, I know some of you guys came in on my, I did about a 30-minute live test. I had quite a few people come in. I was surprised, like, man, we got quite a few people coming in. Everybody came in, was giving support, having conversations with me while I was in my my home office, just chatting it up while I was doing my 1080p tests. So, oh, you like the lights in the back? Yeah, when I first saw that, I was like, that looks really good. It looks good. So, you got that nice background. Unfortunately, it's going to have to change later because, we're going to Georgetown. I would have stayed here if the bite would have been good, but hey, look, it's not that I'm running too big of a bait. I mean, even if you're running a big bait, right? If you got a big bait and there's a small fish, it'll still pull on it. So we've only had 2 baby tugs, and that's about it. And I have 2 rods out there with real small bait. The other one it's not big, but it's a decent sized bait, and it's just been slow over here. Somebody said they were over here earlier and caught 2, but when I end this live stream and do my next one, when I go to Georgetown, I have to say live fishing. The bite is not on. Who's gonna come into that live stream? That'll be the new title. I have to tell the truth. Like, guys, the bite wasn't on. I just changed spots to the main spot that was the goal for the night. But the first spot, the tester spot, just to do something before we could go there, was not on. It was not on. So, oh man. What's going on, Huckleberry? Appreciate you coming in. How's it going? It's been slow over here. Yeah, new spot, same results. It is what it is. I mean, if we go over there, we don't catch anything, and it's slow over there too. It is what it is. Like I said, there's a spot that we can go to that'll probably catch fish, but I don't know. I just don't feel like going up there. It's a long hike, and then back in the woods solo. Most of the time when I do, spots like that, I like to have a partner. So, when you're going through the forest and there's a lot of trees and stuff, and you're kind of far away from everybody, if somebody falls or hurts themselves, it's just better to be in to have one other person with you. That way you or that person, if they get hurt, you got backup. But Wait, bringing an on FF switch with you? Is that one of the, are you talking about one of the old people I fell switch? Like, help, help. Is that what you're talking about, Fisherman Jim? I think that's what you're talking about. Help, I've fallen, I can't get up. I think I'm like, yo, where is this guy? He's in the middle of the forest somewhere. Oh my God. How are we gonna get him out? They got to bring a helicopter and drop the, you know, do the little, what do they call it? The little board drop down and put me on a board and fly me out. Then I'm gonna be screaming, what about my fishing gear? Who's gonna get it out of there? It's gonna be stolen. I'm falling and I can't get up. I'll be honest, I'm like, no, we gotta bring my gear out. How's my gear getting out? Oh man. Oh man. Buy a clapper. You know, I have to look when I'm in the rural areas. I mean, there, you know, there's a path, you know, there's still people out there, but you know, they're kind of far away. I have to get a whistle. Be out there blowing the whistle. Help! Help! One of them old folks wandered off in the woods again. Be out there blowing the whistle. Help! I broke my leg. I'm telling you, look, you can fall on a lot of things out there. There's so many, like the area that we were at the other day was a good fishing spot. There was holes in the ground. There were so many leaves on the ground. You couldn't see there was a hole there. And then on top of that, there's just so many logs all over the place. Here, look, I'm luckily I didn't fall in the video, but yeah, you could fall out there easy. We were making a joke about who's gonna fall while we were fishing there, me and Anwar. People said I was gonna fall first. Luckily, nobody fell, but I mean, it was one of those areas where, like, you know, you go to run to the fish, and there could be some accidents. You definitely had to take it slow, so, because man, there was just like branches, logs, everything all over the place. Leaves with covering holes out there, so. The sidewalk is now underwater, so the water is getting higher. I'm surprised the fish aren't coming in with the tide over here. They're probably all at Georgetown, like I said. We are gonna, it's already almost 8 o'clock, so we will be packing up. I'll probably wait till about 8:15, 8:20, and then pack up and then head to Georgetown and see how the deep water bite is going. Hopefully the deep water bite is a little bit better. Plus, the good thing about that area and this area is you can park your car right there, pull your cart right out, set up right next to where you're fishing. So it's a real chill spot, nice and easy to get to. So good thing is I'll just have to do the drive, and then after that, it's not going to take me long to get all the equipment out and set back up. So that's a good thing. But we have changed out baits in this location. We changed out the baits, put fresh, fresh new baits on. We did cast them in different spots a couple times just to make sure, you know, baits weren't sitting stagnant in one area, and try to see if we can get closer to some fish. Fish just aren't over here. Same thing with Jones Point. We caught one yesterday, but it was just a slow day. So, like I said, it's better to see how the game plan was already to go to Georgetown, but just try a whole new area, see if the fish are over there. It's good I wore these boots. I got my waterproof hunting boots on. They're like higher waterproof boots, but sometimes they can be uncomfortable. I mean, it's safe. I mean, look, I don't know if you've heard, but I mean, I'm like 6'6". I'm a pretty big dude, so I've never had anybody try to roll up on me or anything. The only incident I've had, and it wasn't even over in DC, the only incident I've had while fishing was Jones Point. I was on one of the piers, and the guy He was clearly trying to steal. I had my my Sony mirrorless SLR, and I was doing a recording on my SLR, and I had it on a stand. He was attempting to steal my camera, but it didn't go down. That's the only time I've had anything crazy happen. JJ, appreciate you coming in. The bite is slow over here. There's no bite. The game plan, this was a temporary spot until 8:30 because the area that I want to go to, you can't park there really till later. So we're getting ready to go over to Georgetown in a little bit. But I'm at Haynes Point now, and the bite is trash. The bite is non-existent. So not even little baby. I mean, we had like one little baby bite, but I mean, for the most part, I mean, 3 rods out there, 1 baby bite. I mean, that's not good. You would think that we would get some other taps or something. But we'll see how it is once we go to the other spot. Yeah, we're just gonna give this spot a little bit longer. Like I said, I mean, I don't think the drive will take too long to get over there. So just trying to let this spot give it a little bit more time before I pack up and then drive out and then get everything set up. But we've had fun in here. Everybody's been chatting it up. At least I got you guys to talk to while I'm out here. So I got no Anwar today to joke with. So I got you guys. That's all I need. So, I mean, got people to talk with. Hey, what's up, Don? What's good? I was just telling them about you earlier, man. The stream has been running perfect. That 1080p's been good, man. It's been good. Everything is great. It's great. But the fishing's not great, but the stream is great. So, look, we're making improvements every day. The fish bite will come back on soon, so. Yeah, JJ Anwar, he's not here today. He could have came out, but I don't know what he's doing. I think he's tired. We've been going out a lot lately. Oh, DMV. Let me tell you something. Georgetown is a good area. I mean, you know, it's right before Fletcher, so it's right before you get up into that Upper Potomac. And I've caught some really good fish over in Georgetown. I mean, it's really good. I mean, it's one of the easier areas. I mean, so when you think about Georgetown, right, why does it do well? Because, you know, it's not that far of a cast to get to deep water. So normally, you know, the deep water bite is a better bite. But it just depends on the time. I mean, right now, you saw Chunky. He's doing really well on a shallow water bite, and I did well with him on his boat. And then I did a solo live over there, and I did really well. So the shallow bite has still been on, but the deep bite has started to come back. But it seems like it's mainly in Fletcher's. I haven't seen anybody hit Georgetown yet, so that's why I was like, let me go ahead and hit Georgetown. I've caught some big fish there, and I haven't been there in a while. Appreciate you, Master. I'm rooting for you. Let's go. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Surprised there's no rats out here running today. Usually when I'm at this spot and you're out at night, you see rats running all over the place. like, golly. They're always active, going crazy. But they're not out here today. Normally they always are. Haven't seen one run by yet. Yeah, the water is really calm. This area, the water does not really, there's not a lot of current in this area. This is more of like a real calm area, but the water is getting extremely high. It's above the sidewalk now, but I got longer boots on, so waterproof boots, so I'm fine. I'm not really worried about the water coming up. And like I said, we're going to be moving locations here shortly to Georgetown. That was always the goal, but I just needed somewhere chill to be able to fish until then, and here we are. And I hadn't been here in a while either. I hadn't been to Haynes Point in quite some time, so. Glad the bite ain't on with the rats. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. Sometimes these rats over in this area, they're running around like crazy. There's so many of them. I'm telling you, sometimes there's so many rats out here. Like, man, where are these rats coming from? I think they come from the old building. Yeah, Anwar's like, man, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta go to work. I can't be out fishing. I told him we weren't even gonna stay out late. The goal was to stay out till maybe like 9:30 tonight, maybe 10 at the latest, you know, if the bite was on fire. So I told him, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go over here, and then at 8:30, you know, we'll pack up, you know, drive out over there, do like maybe about another hour live stream, you know, just to get out on the water for a bit. And then, you know, we'll stay out later if the bite's on fire, but you know, the bite has to be good. If the bite's good, or if I got a lot of people coming in, they want to talk, I'm being here talking. But other than that, I mean, hey. But yeah, no Anwar. He's probably watching. If I would have pulled out a 50, he'd have been over here. If I pulled out a big fish, he'd be like, Anwar would be like, all right, man, it's time to come out and get my PB. Oh, Jeff, let me tell you something. A lot of people don't know this, but Virginia started the gold rush. Now, don't get me wrong. The gold was better in California. And when they found out about the gold in California, everybody mainly left Virginia for California. But the gold rush started in Virginia. So we have, don't get me wrong, not all the gold out here is great, but there are some spots where if you can find it, there's some good gold. There's really good gold. But I got a lot of people that I know that are over in California, and they I can't remember what the famous river is. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. But there's that big river that everybody goes to in California where they get good gold over there. Can't play Anwar. Let me tell you something. If I go over to Georgetown later tonight and get a 60, I guarantee he comes out. I bet you he'll come out. He will come out fishing if I go to Georgetown and pull out a 60-pounder tonight. He'll be like, all right, packing up the gear. I'm heading out to go fishing. I bet you he will. Oh, man. Anwar gets motivated when the bite is on. When the bite's slow, Anwar's motivation goes down. Anwar, if you're in here, you know it's true. When the bite's not on, Anwar's like, man, I don't know if I want to go out. But when we kill it, he's hyped. He's like, let's go. Oh, man. I just like going out because, look, you never know when the bite's going to be on, when it's going to be off. And you don't never know what you're going to catch for the day. So, hey, the only way you're going to find out is by putting those baits in the water. And talking about hold him up to 2 a.m. Look, I've tried to hold him up. There's one time we went fishing. I said, look, tide is in an hour. Tide was at like 12 something. He left at like, I think he left at 11:30. High tide was at 12:30. I was like, look, close to high tide, we're going to get a big fish. He's like, man, no, we're not. He ended up leaving. I pulled out a 40+ pound. He was like, I sent him pictures. He was blown. He was blown. He left. I pulled out a whole bunch of fish, but the biggest was like 40+. It's the Feather River in California? Okay. I wanted to try Mini Sleuths. It's really good at hobby up here in the Maine. Mini Sleuths. So I'll have to show you the size sleuths that I have. I used to have a lot more gold equipment. So right now, all I got is, I used to have high bankers, sluices, dredges. I had everything. Now all I got left is a sluice. I got my sluice, I got a gold pan, and I got a metal detector. To be honest, like, I only go gold panning every once in a while now because the metal detector is where it's at. When I use my metal detector, I don't gotta worry now, you know, it's either trash or a gold nugget. Trash or a nugget. And I'm like, boop, 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 boop. I'm like, oh, dig here, dig here. Then you dig it up, you're like, oh man, it's trash this time. But then the next time you do it, you're like, boop, boop. Either a nugget or a little picker. So, you know, I love using the metal detector. The only thing that sucked about it is, like I said, I got my money back for it, but it, you know, the price range, you know, a lot of people looking at it like, damn, how much is it? And they don't want to get it. It comes with a pinpointer, but so I have two metal detectors. I have a Minelab SDC 2300. That's my cheaper one. It's still expensive. It's a couple grand. And then I have a GDX 5000. both made by Minelab. So I don't know. I could probably park out there now in Georgetown. Make sure to fish right side of the Florida Mare, the other side, steps of the waterfront also on fire, but tons of rats out at night. Oh yeah, Georgetown has tons of rats too, just like this area. But this area tonight, there's no rats. But Georgetown has tons of rats, tons. But yeah, guys, so what I'm gonna do, I appreciate everybody that stayed through the whole time and anybody that even came in and gave support. I know that this area's been slow, but like I said, the main point was to go to Georgetown tonight. We're almost coming up to 8:30, so by the time if I pack up now, get everything in the car and drive up there, I should be able to park right next to the water and start setting up. So yeah, if you want, come out. I'm gonna end this live stream. Come out and check out the next live stream if you get a chance. And thank you for everybody that came in. If anybody wants to say anything before I end it, I'll give you just a second. But I'm getting ready to end the live stream here in a minute. Appreciate you, JJ. Yeah, so like I said, just gonna go ahead and pack it up and just get on over to the main spot. And hopefully we get, the deeper water, we get a big boy. Or at least maybe the bite will be on, one or the other. Thank you, Fisherman Jim, DMV, JJ, everybody. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. If you want to check it out, I'm gonna try to hurry up and pack up, get all this stuff, and move on over to the new spot. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, everybody.